right away we're starting with exactly how I prepare my food. I throw it all up into the air simultaneously and use an axe to chop them into bite-sized pieces, and then I catch them all before they fall on the ground with one single plate, and then I hold it up into the air for the flying drone camera I keep in my house. Anyway, we're back to eating excessive amounts of food at ridiculously fast paces. In this case, this particular anime decides to portray the glutton as a fairy, which is even more particularly ironic than it usually is when it comes to anime. The next best part is they always insist that they're good, they're full, they've had enough, but they're inevitably lying, which is also funny. So this next part is just one of the only really comedic bits of writing that's included in the show, and it's near the beginning, so if you did just want to watch the whole scene, just go ahead and watch an episode or two until you come across it. Basically, this fairy is just poking fun at these bad guys the entire time, and so yeah, feminism for you, I guess you could say, but it is pretty funny, and at the end of the day, they end up having a fight, which is not really all that surprising. But go ahead and make sure you read the subtitles on this, especially this next part, because it is hilarious. And that concludes the scene of that guy getting dissed. So the real reason that I continued this anime is because that first scene was so amusing, and these names were pretty cool, so I was hoping there would actually be some cool magic, but there really wasn't. So that's the spoiler alert or anticlimactic reveal. So in this other magic-related anime, they do have some good wisdom right here at the beginning. I don't remember exactly what episode this was, but take a look and kind of follow along the subtitles. This was kind of one of the growth phases for our protagonist as she was struggling and going through her trials. So definitely something worth kind of absorbing and really reflecting on.
それがあなたの問題点でもあるのです。我慢をしすぎなんですよ、イレイナ。自分が耐えればいいだなんて思わないでください。気に食わないことがあるなら戦いなさい。嫌なものは嫌だとはっきり言えるようになりなさい。自分自身を守るために。
So yeah, definitely a valuable lesson about setting boundaries and limits, and yay, rainbow! Now we jump to the next scene, and this is hilarious because I actually love mushrooms, but these two characters don't, and she took the opportunity to pawn off her mushrooms on her friend, this other apprentice, soon-to-be witch, and so yeah, now this other one, she gets stuck with all the mushrooms, and she begrudgingly eats them because she apparently can't be a picky eater and become an apprentice witch. So this next scene was the follow-up of that one apprentice witch, or I guess just a random person at this point in the anime, trying to keep Elena tied down by hiding the fact that she had stolen her special witch's brooch or whatever. So yeah, I guess this is what not to do, and toxic relationship 101, don't be like that. So not a good excuse, naturally, and now we know. Good talk.
一人じゃなければダメなんですよ。慣れ合ったら終わりなんです。一人で戦うのは辛いでしょ。怖いでしょ。それは私にもわかります。だから。
Elena's too nice to be mean, so she's just like, hey, I get it that you're the real reason that I've been having all these problems, but nonetheless, I still want to be supportive to you and help you achieve your goals and get to the future that you want to be. So just know that I'll always be there. So that's the opposite of a toxic relationship. It's really just a great person. So try to find yourself one of those.
私やあなたの妹さんはあなたのことを見守っているんですよ。
花にはトゲがあると言います。美しさは時として触れるものに牙を向くこともあるのです。ところで話は変わりますが、色とりどりの花々に負けず劣らず美しく咲いている彼女は誰でしょう？そう、私です。
And if I made a lot of food for Thanksgiving, I'd say that's what my table would look like. But nonetheless, it probably still wouldn't, because I don't. It'd just be a waste. So, she was only a little hungry, but somehow she ate all of that food. Leave it to anime. And once again, instead of saying sorry, say thank you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.